the Wiggles, it's been reported as the Wiggles have gone woke. And I don't think that's the story. People are going, oh, they added some diversity. And what they've done is the children's group, the Wiggles, have added 4 new members to the regular Wiggles. And people are like, oh, new lineup change. Mate, they've gone through so many members at this point. Dude, they are like, Panic at the Disco. Whereas like there's that one Anthony bloke who's the front man, he's the Brendan Urie. Who gives a fuck who's playing the drums, bro? I don't give a shit who's wiggling in the background. As long as there's one of the original members still having a crack. Murray, he's hung up the boots. Jeff was gone a long time ago. And I think the yellow bloke had a battle with cancer, I'm pretty sure. I think they all pulled out for pretty legitimate reasons. Those reasons being, I'm 60 and a millionaire. I don't need to do this anymore.
But I remember they got back. I think they did a reunion thing a year or two ago where they did where they played over 18.
Yeah, they
shows.
did it at the Croxton, and I was so angry I didn't get a ticket. It sold out immediately. They could have done an arena. It would have gone off. So anyway, that was good, right? So then that came out, and everyone's gone. A bunch of people are going, oh, why do they have to go? Or like, I saw these dumb, just dumb people on Facebook. Like, top comment on one of the posts was like, when you go woke, you go broke. It's like, dude. And I agree with, this is not my take, because I guess I saw Blake Pavey post on his story before, and I agreed wholeheartedly. He pretty much said, and it was a great point, he was like, if you're over 4 years old and you give a shit about this, that's a massive problem. Like, if you have a take, like, and here's my take. Obviously, I have a take, right? But my take is like, I don't give a shit who's part of the Wiggles. Dude, you could put a fucking crocodile in there like a bandicoot. I don't care. Like, who cares? Like, it could be like Guardians of the Galaxy where it's just like 4 misfits, you could put anyone in there. It doesn't matter, right? Put an alien. I'm just saying, my point is, I don't have a problem with it, but it's just any TV show. It's a bad business move. Too many band members. It's like Slipknot. Yeah. There's like 8 of them up there. There's one bloke on the drums. They're all wearing masks. They're hard to tell apart. Yeah. Splitting that 8 ways, firstly, not a good financial cut. I know they make millions, but still. But it's kind of like I have that same problem with Game of Thrones. I found it hard to keep up with what was going on. That's why I could never keep up with the Kardashians, because there's too fucking many of them, right? So it was just like one of those things where I saw this announcement and they were like, new Wiggles lineup, and I was like, oh, Emma and Lockie, they've hung up the boots. That's good. They've done their time. Time for 4 new people, right? That's what I thought it meant when I saw the headline, new lineup. I'm thinking it's got to stay a 4-piece. Imagine if like the Chili Peppers just added in 4 new blokes. And like, oh, some blokes on harmonica now. We've got a woman just like playing the cello in the background. And you're like, really? You're a funk rock band. What are you doing? Like, what are all these members doing? Yeah. How much wiggling? Like, do you need it? Like, oh, mate, I need to like just palm off some of this wiggling to someone else. I was aggressively, there's too many bloody hot potatoes. Need to offload this work. And this is the best part of it. One of the new blokes was I don't know if you saw this, was the lead of Justice Crew. Like...
Oh, really?
Like that band, or no, they're like a dance group called Justice Crew.
Yeah, I think they were like an X Factor thing back in the day.
Yeah, dude. Not even back in the day, because on this tour, everyone's been going, man, the only people touring right now, like, man, the only people who have toured here, this is talking to people in Mackay, and I heard the same thing from Townsville. Oh, and the same thing from Cairns. They said the only people who have toured here in the last year have been you and Justice Crew. So I'm part of some pretty elite company. And apparently they all came to like this theater. They did like 300 people in Cairns, and one of them got their shirts off. And I heard on good authority from a girl that a couple of people just walked out, didn't think it was for them. Justice Crew Live. Imagine being that starved for entertainment where you go out of curiosity to watch a dance troupe from a talent show.
Yeah.
Like, that's how sick you are of the local club scene. Where you're like, I'm gonna give Justice Crew a go.
Yeah.
So, if you're an entertainer, I'd recommend trying to get out of a lockdown and coming to anywhere, and that people will come. I reckon that's why I've been selling so well, because it was this or Justice Crew. So, like, I'd rather hear some bloke talk about his dick for an hour than watch 8 blokes dance in unison. And now one of them's just ditched and become a wiggle anyway, which is a great cash move. I'm sure it pays way more than doing like the regional Queensland club scene. But yeah, I just think that's my only concern about the Wiggles. Dude, who gives a shit who's in it? Imagine getting mad at that. Imagine getting angry at something that doesn't even concern you. And the people angry probably don't even have kids. Because if you're a parent and you're angry at that, like you're clearly not parenting. Like, you should be busier. Like, go book a swimming lesson for your kid so he doesn't drown when he turns 14 and goes to the beach. Yeah. Like, instead of like posting on Facebook, like, oh, why does this one have curly hair? Who gives a shit? All right, and one of them does it. This TikTok went viral today, and I felt really bad because everyone. So. It's like this is how I found out about this announcement was on TikTok. Very ashamed to admit. That's where I get all my news. That's how I found about it. Literally, I'm not even joking. It's where I first got wind of what was happening in Afghanistan. It was on really? TikTok. Like I read something and I saw something. I was like, oh, like I saw all the people in the tarmac, and I was like, holy shit! What's going on there? Because dude, I was just traveling every day. I was waking up, driving 6 hours, going to a show, repeat. Like all last week. Yep. So I just didn't look at the news. I was looking at COVID numbers just because that affects me directly. I just did not even once like look at my news feed last week. So I was like, I saw it on TikTok and I was like, holy shit. Then I like looked into it. I was like, oh my God, I've missed some global news here. Holy shit. It's horrible what's happening over there. But that's how I found out about the new Wiggles news. And well, I went in the comments, and I'm now since the third top comment in 5 hours. The first 2 top comments are people arguing about if it's not a good thing for children or whatever, right? And then my comment, which is third top comment on the most viral video about it. One of the new members is Kelly, and she's a skateboarder. And I commented, do a kickflip, Kelly. And I'm sitting at third top comment. So... that's journalism in our country, ladies and gentlemen.